In a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, you pretty much have a standard fare of what people expect and what they want to see. I've always been a fan of the original film ever since I was a kid, and when K&B got this job, I got really excited. I was like, oh, I got to be a part of this, you know. So yeah, it's very exciting to be involved in something so iconic as Leatherface, and being able to revisit even 1974. I mean, being able to go back to the end of the original film and pick up right there. Come on, that's kind of a dream, really. If you ask people that have seen the original, people that saw it when it first came out, they'll tell you it's the goriest movie they've ever seen. You know, oh, it's so gory and violent, and in actuality, it isn't. There's hardly a drop of blood that gets spilled in that movie. Nowadays, that doesn't work for people. Subtlety is no longer scary. So now things are a lot more in your face. So we're sort of taking nods to all that original terrifying stuff and making everything look exactly the same, but now we're showing you the horror as well. It's not all in your mind, you're seeing more of it. Daryl, he's going through the mansion and he's stealing stuff, and Leatherface takes offense to that.
Leatherface has opened this door and then comes out with a meat hammer and goes to town. But in terms of being killed, I mean, there are subtle things. In the original, the first guy gets killed and his legs are kind of shaking, which adds to the gruesomeness. You know, it's almost like an animal, like you're killing an animal and the nerves are still going. So there is things that you can add in and throw in.
And for the initial part of the scene, they have a foam hammer they're going to actually hit Sean with. And then he's going to spit out a bunch of fake teeth that we made. And so they'll be hitting him with a foam hammer a couple of times, and then on a cut, it'll be real hammer, fake head. This is Sean's head. It's not finished. We don't have the facial hair on it yet, and the hair is yet to be styled. But we had Sean come into the shop at K&B, and we cast him in this expression because he's going to get his head smashed in. So this is what we call a smash-o head. What we can do is we can cut some relief cuts here and there and fill it with a bunch of blood and brain matter and stuff, and then when Leatherface hits it with a real hammer, it'll just cave in and become a big splattery, smashing mess.
I don't want it to be like the biggest blood spot ever.
Okay.
Is that 24?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's stop cutting it.
Just get him right here, right in the fucking middle of the head.
If it starts to bounce, you should just move your hand and hold him down.
Okay.
Okay? Now, you didn't have your hand on him before.
Right.
But only if it starts to bounce, just do it.
Okay.
So we don't waste the head.
Check.
Hey, Mark.
Set.
CGI can go fuck itself.
Take 2 steps back, Karen, and action.
Fucking Jesus fucking Christ!
Originally, we were gonna kill Kenny in a different way, but when we got out here, you know, there were some slight script changes and some other things that happened. And they said, you know what, we don't have a chainsaw kill in this movie. And we thought about it and we're like, you're right, we don't. We really need a chainsaw kill. So the director comes to us and he's like, what can we do? He's like, I want to cut Kenny in half.
I have a very elaborate death process.
Yes.
I do not just get stabbed. I in fact, I die in about 6 different ways. So we're gonna figure out how to mutilate me systematically until there's very little of me left.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. And they've worked out some sort of rig that they attach to his back on a harness, and it has a big target area. And Dan, the guy playing Leatherface, actually hits him with a real meat hook. But when you're getting dragged down the stairs, if you need some extra protection on your elbow, we could certainly put this on.
Right. I smacked those stairs pretty hard.
Yeah, I bet.
I know that they want to do that for real.
Mm-hmm.
They want it to look like my face is really in camera, so there's no cheating on that part.
Yeah.
Do I lose my legs?
Yeah, well, you're gonna get cut completely in half.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Did they tell you that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
When you're gonna die in 30 different ways, you gotta have a good attitude.
I think so.
A bad attitude just makes it hurt more.
Leatherface actually doesn't touch me. I die in a car wreck, trying to get the girls out. Like right there, I'm actually gonna be laid upside down. Yeah, it's a cool thing.
Is it freaky to do like a car wreck? Okay, well,
Damn right.
Yeah.
Trey is totally down to earth. He's a great guy. He came to our shop, and we had to do a head cast of him and a chest cast.
You know, it was actually a very soothing process.
Just think of it as a day at the spa. Kinda. Two dudes taping my chest up. Wait till they start rubbing stuff all over your face.
They put all these coats of gunk on you, and then they got your body mold, and they do all your measurements and stuff. And
At the time, what we thought was going to happen was we were going to kill him by putting a chainsaw through his chest. And then they went, no, we're just going to crash the car and he's going to go through the windshield. So we were going to make a full dummy. And they called us and said, you know what, hold off. I think we're going to do it with the actor first. We don't need the body. We're not going to put him through the windshield. We're going to do the shot a different way. And then eventually they said, just make his head. We're going to put it in a bucket. So we're like, all right. So we have a severed head of Trey Songz, which is a very coveted item in the trailer right now. And it's just disturbing.
It's nice to know that even you can get disturbed.
Oh, yes, I can.
I suppose if you can't get disturbed by what you do, then you could not possibly figure out what is disturbing.
True. Although I remember we were doing a film once, and I don't remember which one it was, but one of the producers comes up and he goes, you guys are just the sickest. And I said, I didn't come up with it, you did.
Yeah.
We just figured out how to make it.
Yeah.